Hey guys, welcome to the channel. There's a lot of things going on these last couple of days. I want to bring a verse to you guys first and foremost. I want to thank God for another day, for a new beginning. I know it's been hectic and stressful for those of you that live in the state of Florida, as I do, with this situation with the hurricane. We are all getting ready for what's to come. I believe God is in control of everything and what's going on right now. Let's go to John, chapter 20, verse 19. It says, "On the evening of that first day of the week, when the disciples were together with the doors locked for fear of the Jewish leaders, Jesus came and stood amongst them and said, 'Peace be with you.'" I want to let you guys know that on Wednesday, the 28th, my father sent me a message, and this message that he sent me on my phone via text, it says, and I will be reading it in Spanish and I'll translate it. "No te rindas. Lo que hoy es tu prueba, mañana será tu testimonio. Sigue glorificando a Dios," which means don't retreat. What today is your trials, tomorrow will be your testimony. And it says, keep glorifying God. When I received this message 2 minutes before 2 o'clock on Wednesday, I replied to him by telling him, "Thank you so much for those words. I don't have enough words to explain how much you mean to me and how much I love you." Now, this was through the application WhatsApp. And as you know, on WhatsApp, once you read it, it gives you a check mark showing you that the person read it, or if you were the one that read it. So obviously he saw my message, but he didn't respond. Not thinking anything of it, I went about the things that I had to do throughout the day, with listening to the situation with the hurricane that was about to come to the state of Florida and still is. That's what I was mainly paying attention to, and some stuff that I was supposed to do in my job. Later on that night, I was receiving some text messages and calls, in which case I was told around 1 o'clock in the morning that my father had had some sort of accident, and he was in the hospital. So I left my house at 1 o'clock in the morning to go pick up my aunts so that we can head over there and see what was going on. As I got there, on our way there, we received the information that my dad had passed away hours ago. Didn't know how to react to that. Was trying to figure out where exactly is it that I needed to, what was the route that I needed to take to get to the hospital that he was in. Not realizing that I was just told that he passed away. You never could prepare for just hearing those words from someone that you love, never mind my dad. As you guys know, he had an episode in the month of April where not only did his body give up and he was out for about 8 minutes without any oxygen to his brain, but miraculously, God allowed him to come back in 3 days after being in coma. Made a miracle in his life. We were all happy, and we were all excited to see that he not only came back, but that he made such a drastic recovery. what was surprising throughout this whole situation was not only that he made a good and fast recovery, but he also rededicated his life to God, and God gave him the opportunity to rectify his relationship with him. And through that situation, my uncle also rededicated his life. So a lot of good things happened during the month of April. But in the same way, a lot of other things happened too. He had to prepare to start having more dialysis due to the fact that one of his kidneys were shutting down slowly. That was the reason why he was deteriorating, and that was the reason why he, was going in and out from the hospital. His body was reacting to the medications that he was taking, and he was weak. And even though he was getting better, his body was not really responding well to the treatments. He had been very fragile since then to the very end, and don't know exactly what caused it. We're still in the very beginning of that, but all we do know is that he is with God now. That's we are sure about that, and we're grateful to God for that. I wanted to inform you guys about that, and in reading that verse, I want to also let you guys know that through this situation, not only with my family, but what's about to happen within the next couple days with this hurricane, I want to believe that God is saying, peace be with you, just like he told the 12 when he walked into the room and they were all devastated. Just like the verse says there, I believe in 2 occasions he appeared when the doors were closed and they were hiding out. And he said, peace be with you. And that's all I want to say today to those of you that are going through whatever trials you're going through. My father sent me this message saying that whatever trials and tribulations you're going through, tomorrow it will be your testimony. And God, I believe in this word, is saying to us, peace be with you throughout this tough time, not only for my family, but for those of us that are in the state of Florida about to receive this hurricane. Peace will be with you all. Thank you guys for the prayers. Thank you guys for the support throughout these couple months with everything that has been going on, not only with my father, but with myself. And overall, I appreciate your prayers. I appreciate you guys. Even though this is a tough time, I am eternally grateful to God to give us the opportunity to spend some time with my dad throughout this tough situation. There's a lot of mixed emotions. We're always second guessing ourselves if we did enough. We're always thinking that we could have done more. And reality is that no matter what we did or what we didn't do, it wasn't going to change what God had in store. We just have to be grateful. We have to believe that he knows why he took them, and he knows why things ended up the way that it did. God is the one who's in control of everything, and we need to just stop second guessing ourselves and just be grateful that we were blessed to have him for the amount of time that we did. That's all I got to say to you guys today. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one.